Hi, Ben here at Number Group, here to go over how to create and configure SIP trunks within the Selfcare portal. So the first thing you do is log in as normal at portal@numbergroup.com, and you go to SIP trunks at the top, and on the left hand side you'll have the options with additional trunks, so click on new trunk, give your trunk a name, leave the outbound call account as what account is being used when you make outbound calls. Most of the time you only have one on there, so leave that as it is. And the default CLI is what the CLI is which we will present when we make an outbound call from that particular trunk. And then click create. Okay, you'll see the trunk is created at the bottom here, and if you select it on the left hand side, you'll see they have a bunch of options appear in the middle. So at the top you have the name. If you wish to change it, you just change that. The NAT support we wouldn't advise you change unless you really need to. Registered basically will show whether the trunk is showing a registration on our side or not, and if you hover your mouse over it, you'll also see some information about the registration information. Credential section contains the registration credentials that we require, so the ID and the password is here. If you wish to see the password, click on the show button and you'll see the password will appear there accordingly. Bearing in mind, this will be hidden after half an hour. If you need to find out the password after that time, we cannot recover that for you, so you'd have to reset the password by clicking new password and a new password will appear there. If you wish to apply a whitelist to restrict the trunk's usage from other IP addresses, you can do so by adding an IP or a DNS address in here. The inbound section covers settings regarding to inbound service. So the agent type allows you to change the agent type or the particular PBX you're using. So if you're using Asterisk, for example, we would advise you to select Asterisk PBX, or whichever option you need to for your particular scenario. Send numbers as changes how we send the DDIs down to your particular trunk, down to your PBX. If you need to have a particular format, then please select it from here, and we will send the numbers to you accordingly. Voice mode allows you to change the settings regarding the trunk's codecs, and if you want to use a secure encrypted voice or a proxy method, then you can do so here. The outbound section contains outbound settings, outbound call account, default CLI. If you want to change it, you can do so there. Emergency service addresses are configured there. If you wish to enable emergency call testing, do so from that drop-down list here. Fraud settings, simultaneous calls and total spend for the day, and also dialing restrictions if you want to apply those to your trunk, and also do not call lists at the bottom. Remember, any changes you make, please click save at the bottom to apply them. Otherwise, if you go off the options, you will lose the settings that you've changed. If you wish to delete the trunk for whatever reason, please click delete at the bottom, and that will then be removed from your account. Please bear in mind that this is a one-way process. We cannot recover trunks, so you'll need to create a new trunk if you need it back again, and you'll have to reconfigure it from scratch. And that's pretty much it. If you have any more questions or any problems, please let us know at help@numbergroup.com, or alternatively, give us a call on 0800 310 1010.